Shaun, we'll start with the squad. How's everyone looking so far?
Everyone's looking okay. I think there's a couple of doubts. Paul Hanlon's still a little bit game to game. We'll give him to the last moment. Paul McGinn's similar. Joe Newell's similar, but I think Josh Doig should be fine. Matt Macy will be fine. Yeah, and that's where we're at. I think Cal McGuinness is a little bit of a longer term. Another 4 to 6 weeks, unfortunately, just with a contact injury in a practice game, which is really bad luck for him. But and then we're still waiting on Harry Clark. That'll be a bit of time, but we look forward to the day when Harry's available.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, with that in mind, then you've got big decisions to make all over the pitch, but especially who starts in goal.
Yeah. I think with Kevin's performance, I think it gives me a decision, and I'll let the team know that. I always do it the day of the game. But Kevin can be really proud of the way he performed. He's waited a long time. Matt's been very good for me for a large part of while I've been here. So it's no, definitely a decision, but I'll let the team know that tomorrow.
Yeah, and whilst we're speaking about the goalkeepers, just a word on our new head of goalkeeping, John Bush. What does he add to the coaching team?
Energy, very, very passionate about goalkeeping. He had a tremendous career in the MLS, and he was desperate to come here. I think when I got the job, John was immediately one in the long term that I thought would be brilliant for the club, and he was desperate to get here. So after a few weeks, we managed to. I want to thank Craig, obviously, for the work he did with me. But once that situation was resolved, then super happy to get John over. He brings a lot of energy.
Yeah, and the goalkeepers and the whole team really have kept 4 clean sheets in 7 games whilst you've been here, and that's not having a settled back 3 or back 5. I don't think you've named the same kind of back 5 since you've been in charge.
No, it's been there's been a lot of injuries, a lot of changes, suspensions as well. Look, what we're asking them to do defensively, they're taking on board, and to have 4 clean sheets is big. I think it's a real foundation of where we want to get to. So credit has to go the back 5. But I will also say moving up the pitch, the midfielders, particularly Joe and Jake the other night, showed an aggression and a real desire to defend. That when our forward players do that as well, it makes a huge difference. And Kevin, Christian and Chris Mueller, it's been different players, even with Dre, other number 10s like you. And whenever we defend that well from the front, it actually makes it a lot easier for us to defend as a team. So no credit to the team for those 4 clean sheets. But we have to bring that energy, desire, fight again on Saturday. We have to.
Yeah, you mentioned the word fight just then. That was really evident against Hearts. I think post-match you said it was something new that you'd kind of seen from your team in terms of the fight and the intensity that they put across. How much did you just enjoy that?
Yeah, I love it. Look, I think when I came to the club, I think a lot was made obviously on a certain way that I think is the best way to win, which I know we're going to get to. I want to be super attacking, but I think in any game, in any sport, but particularly the tradition of this club, and I've mentioned a lot of the connection with the fans, and I think when the players show that level of fight, that spirit, that desire not to get beat in every tackle and in every duel, then I think what you saw with the support and the players was something very, very special. And the players fought for teammates, they fought for the fans for sure, and I think they showed a fight for the staff as well. So they have to bring that every game, and I'm sure the fans will be very supportive when we do.
Yeah, the connection between everyone, the players, the staff, and the supporters on Wednesday or Tuesday evening was something that was really special. Obviously, that is a derby, but to be fair, if we could get it for this weekend, it would really help kick your team on.
Yeah, I understand the sort of size of the derby, the history of what that means for the people that have supported this club for a long, long time. But in terms of the team, no matter who turns up at our games, our home games, we have to be prepared to give that level of sort of desire, that level of fight. So no matter what the attendance, whether it's a full house against Hearts, whether it's less than that against Cove, or any game, we have to give that for whoever turns up, because look, they turn up for these games. The fans are going to be here for the next 10, 20, 30 years. So I think if we do, then whatever the result, because definitely look, we want to win as many as we can. There might be less positive games, but if the team give the level of fight and desire that they did on Tuesday, then the fans will, I would imagine, always clap them off.
Yeah, absolutely, and the table's really close at the minute. St Mirren have been in good form since the winter break. What do you expect from them?
Look, every game just feels so big at the moment. I think because the game being the league, so tight. Every win is vital, and this is a sort of second opportunity. I know Motherwell play the day after. This is a second opportunity that we have to move into fourth. And look, I can't be too outcome focused. I know I want to win the game, but I think as long as my team give a performance that we had on Tuesday, then I think that's all I can ask for at the moment. It's a huge game for us, and we have to bring what we brought on Tuesday, and then the result I think will take care of itself.
Yeah, good luck tomorrow, and thank you for speaking.
No bother. Thanks very much. Cheers.